If there's one thing we've learned about the extravagant and ever-reclusive one-percenters of our society, is that they're willing to do anything, including spending millions on private islands, to ensure their privacy. Today, we'll be looking at the most expensive of these islands. So, pack a bag and take notes. You might not be able to afford them, but you can know much more and dream big. Number 10. Bird Cay Island, Bahamas. Valued at $28 million and currently listed up for sale by real estate professional George Damianos, Bird Cay Island is truly a picturesque tropical paradise. The 230-acre tropical island is located at the south end of the Berry Islands chain, 30 minutes by air from Nassau, the capital of the Bahamas. Being the tropical paradise that it is, Bird Cay is surrounded by neighboring islands and sandbanks designed to shield it from nature's temper tantrums as well as prying eyes. Just on the west of the island is Chub Cay Island, which offers an excellent marina, a private resort club, restaurants, and a 5,000-foot airstrip with customs and immigration, a getaway place for a getaway place. Bird Cay's proximity to the Great Bahama Banks and the tongue of the ocean makes for an excellent fishing, sailing, and scuba diving adventure. Despite already having this many amenities, Bird Cay is still under development, currently boasting only 12 cottages, an owner's house, 2 warehouses, a solar field, a desalinization plant, and a deepwater ramp for heavy pieces of equipment. Also installed are a 1.5 megawatt-hour photovoltaic power generation system and a 10 megawatt-hour energy storage system, which costs over $15 million. Needless to say, Bird Cay is one paradise you don't have to meet behind Heaven's Gate. Number 9. Big Darby Island, Bahamas. Also in the Bahamas, we have the Big Darby Island, and you can be sure it's not overcompensating with that name. Big Darby is located about 95 miles from Nassau, 14 miles from Great Exuma, and 250 miles from Miami. With a size of 554 acres, it lies in the center of the chain of 365 islands known as Exuma Cays, and seeing how some of its neighboring islands have also earned spots on this list, we would do just about anything to attend one of their neighborhood barbecues. Being the tropical paradise that it is, Big Darby Island is surrounded by crystal clear waters and several sandy beaches, boasting a 21,000-foot water frontage and elevations of about 80 feet, which, just in case you didn't know, is exceptionally high for the Bahamas. Big Darby is also said to possess a 3,000-foot to 5,000-foot runway, which can take anything from a mid-sized to a super mid-sized aircraft. Impressive, right? The runway is adjacent to a deep natural harbor, so the island's owner can admire their new yacht while touching down in their private jet, because that's just what filthy rich people do. If you're wondering what the housing is like, a 7,000-square-foot castle built by Englishman Sir Baxter in 1938 is located on the island. Now, since he was a fan of the Nazis during World War II, we would be correct to say Sir Baxter's great taste probably ended at the castle doors. Currently, Big Darby Island has been listed for sale at the staggering price of $39 million by business consultant and real estate broker Alfredo Aime, who is standing in for the current elusive owners. Number 8. Musha Cay in the islands of Copperfield Bay, Bahamas. At this point, it's quite evident that a significant amount of the world's most expensive private islands are located in the Bahamas. And next up, we may have yet another one of such islands, Musha Cay. Valued at a little over $50 million, this slice of paradise belongs to David Seth Kotkin, popularly known as David Copperfield. That's right, folks. David Copperfield has his own private island. The 700-acre private island, with more than 150 unspoiled acres of luscious tropical greenery, is surrounded by smaller neighboring islands. It houses a resort, which means regular people can visit. What can I say? David really is living the dream. In this picturesque location, there are 40 sugar sand beaches and an open-air oceanfront, complete with a pristine coral reef for diving and snorkeling. As the cherry on top, Musha Cay has 5 guest houses capable of housing up to 24 guests at a time. After taking a look at his private island, it's easy to see why David Copperfield is called the most commercially successful magician in history by Forbes. Number 7. Omphori Island, Greece. Finally leaving the Bahamas, we've come to Omphori Island in the Ionian Sea. This beautiful 1,112 acres of private, uninhabited island is nothing short of an earthly paradise. With an area of 1.737 square miles, elevations of up to 850 feet, and beautiful beaches, complete with clear-cut, tranquil turquoise waters, Omphori Island is indeed a painting of perfection. Omphori Island houses a small building and a cache of nature's gift-giving assets, hence the reason why it is valued at over $50 million by the Greek government, who have made it clear that they are willing to hand over the island's keys to any lucky billionaire willing to part with his money. Number 6. Pumpkin Key, Florida. Before we get into the specifics, let me just say that Pumpkin Key Island is not to be confused with the almost pitifully priced Australian Pumpkin Island. Owned by Jane Morton, the wife of now deceased Chicago-based terracotta tycoon George A. Barry, who initially purchased it in 1973, Pumpkin Key Island is currently up for sale at a whopping $95 million. The 26-acre island, featuring a 5,000-square-foot, three-bedroom home that was built in 1985, sits pretty in Key Largo's Card Sound Bay in Florida, and for that price, it better be sitting pretty. The island also has 2 caretakers' cottages, a dockmaster's apartment, a 20-slip marina that can hold a few mega yachts and not-so-mega ones, a private beach, tennis courts that double as a helipad, golf cart paths that circle the whole island, and an airstrip for private jets. Now, that's the whole package right there. I bet you're already caught up in the dream of living it big, like our society's wealthy 1%. But before we continue, like and subscribe to our channel and get more ways of living it big. Number 5. Necker Island, British Virgin Islands. Necker Island, located in the British Virgin Islands between Tortola and Anegada, was bought by business magnate Sir Richard Branson in the 70s. Previously uninhabited and surrounded by sparkling blue Caribbean seas, Necker Island has become the ultimate tropical vacation resort in the Caribbean. This 74-acre island is a small rocky landmass surrounded by coral reefs, beautiful sandy beaches, and picture-perfect hillsides. The island's crown jewel, a house built on the site of Devil's Hill, has a fantastic view of the island and is designed in Balinese style. Outfitted with staff providing 5-star services and an employee of Mother Nature's artistic grace, it's no surprise that Necker Island is valued at $100 million. Number 4. Paradise Island, Bahamas. And we're back to the Bahamas, as there seems not to be a shortage of exorbitantly priced private islands around it. This time we'll be looking at the Bahamian Paradise Island, formerly known as Hog Island. The island, with an area of 685 acres and 1.1 square miles, is located just off the shore of Nassau. Originally priced at $400 million in the 1980s, Paradise Island was eventually purchased by Saul Kerzner at the price of $125 million, making it one of the most expensive islands in the world. With very few private residents on the island, it's best known for the resort Atlantis, with its thrilling water park rides, pools, beaches, restaurants, aquariums, and casinos. Everything you could ever think of needing. Number 3. Kaibu Island, Fiji. Kaibu Island is located in the northern Lau group of Fiji and is among the associated private islands of Vadavura Private Island Resorts. Currently, it's owned by entrepreneur Jim Gennard and is valued at $65 million. The 800 acres island is home to the Vadavura Private Resort, and it includes 3 secluded and luxurious seaside villas running on solar energy and following organic standards. The Kaibu Islands shares its landmass with its sister islands, the 1,200-acre Vadavura Island, priced at $55 million, the 3,085-acre Canacia Island, priced at $25 million, and the 102-acre Atavachi Island, valued at $7 million. Together, these islands have a jaw-dropping price of $152 million. Number 2. Rongyai Island, Thailand. Currently listed for sale at $160 million by the proprietors Ritchie Island Phuket and Company Limited, the 110-acre Rongyai Island is yet another purchase that is worth every penny. Located just to the east of the island of Phuket in Thailand, not far from Coconut Island, Rongyai Island is the most expensive island in that region. Considering Rongyai's exotic location and amenities, it's not hard to see why it commands such a hefty price. To put that in perspective, Rong Yai is just 20 minutes from Phuket International Airport and 10 minutes by boat from the nearest town. This tropical paradise comes complete with an electric generator and mobile signal, so you're not falling off the edge of civilization in it. Like all the other islands on this list, Rong Yai is adorned by white beaches and tropical forests, and given its centralized location between the surrounding islands, it always has an incredible 360-degree view. Number 1. Lanai Island, Hawaii. This apostrophe-shaped island has a land area of 140.5 square miles, making it the 43rd largest island in the United States and the 6th largest island in Hawaii, where it's located. However, despite not being the biggest private island out there, Lanai Island is the most valuable island in the world. Well, would you look at that? Size is not everything after all. Lanai Island was purchased by then CEO of Oracle Corporations, Larry Ellison, in 2016 for $300 million. After splurging on the island, Larry went on to pump in about $450 million to remodel the Four Seasons Resort Lanai that came with the island. When Larry was done, all his activities, together with the island's natural splendor, brought its total value to over $600 million. Which of these islands would you like to take a vacation in? Let us know in the comments section which of these expensive private islands you'd possibly like to own. And you don't want to miss our next video, and also send us thoughts on which videos you'd like to see. Until next time,